Hi, subscribers and sneak readers. Thanks for checking out my channel. My name is Sylvia Hubbard, and I am a high suspense, dark romance author of over 40 books. I'm also the founder of Motown Writers Network and a blogger at howtoebook.org. I want you to take this moment, please, and subscribe. And don't forget to share and connect with me on other socials. And you can check out my bio for the links and everything, and or go to my website at sylviahubbard.com. I would love for you to join me. You can find out my events, my schedule, and what I'm doing. Well, right now what I'm doing is that I am live writing my 49th book, my 49th book basically, and it's called Black's Innocence. Now, before we get to everything about Black's Innocence, I do want to go into the Black's Innocence, well, the Black history. These are standalone novels, of course, but it is a whole circumference of just a lot of things. But Black's Innocence is, of course, an urban, high suspense, very dark romance where literally Tyler Black is on path to destroy Lauren Jansen. The synopsis basically is where Tyler was wronged, and he just is incensed about it, and he decides to go after everyone who has wronged him. And unfortunately, Lauren is in that path of vengeance. You can check out their initial story at Innocent Vengeance, which is called Innocent Vengeance. It's a short story that actually was the story starter to all of this, and it was it's available on my website at sylviahubbard.com/innocentvengeance. And Lauren becomes a person, if you don't know, that prides herself on saving herself from marriage. Like, since she was little, that's all her goals was to become a wife. She saves every penny to start off her own dowry, to be able to, present a house and cars and a stable home environment for, whoever she chooses to be her husband. That's all she wants to do, is just be a wife. So, but unfortunately, with Tyler, he takes no prisoners in his vengeance and his darkness. And everyone knows, if you are black, you have something wrong with you. You are incensed about deceit. You are incensed about adultery, and you destroy everything in your path. That's how angry blacks have become. So, a little bit about the entire Black family. I started it, I'd say about 10 years ago, basically 10, almost 15 years ago. I would say 10 to 15 years ago that I decided to do the Black family, and it was because I kind of wanted to explore a really dark part of me without feeling bad about it. Where I wanted to explore the man's psyche about heartbreak and cheating, and what happens to the reasoning that goes out the window. So the initial Black family started off with Ethan Black in Love Like This, which is actually my most read free book in all my books. It's always available free on all channels. A lot of people get this book and they just fly through it, and I usually get, oh, this was just horribly disgusting, or it was just the greatest thing ever. You can always check it out and download it. Available everywhere, wherever books are sold. You can always check out the Black's Family series to find out more about all of them at sylviahubbard.com/Black Family Series. Well, anyway, in Love Like This, Ethan decides to get revenge on his adulterous wife by going after the stepdaughter, which he knows she keeps secreted away from him. And he decides to get revenge by going after her. Not really sure of a plan. He just wants to hurt her, destroy her. Like his wife, his ex-wife now. It's currently destroying his heart. and he meets Nicole and just falls in love with her. Now, of course, you're going, oh my God, that's his stepdaughter. Yes, that was that kind of story, and that's why I kind of push the blacks in that kind of thing. So when I brought a black book to life, people would know, oh my gosh, she's going into that dark corner again. I got so much flack about that too. I got a lot of flack about it, but you read it and you let me know, and even in the comments, go and say, hey, I'll leave the link down and below. But you let me know what you thought of it. I would love to know. I'm scared, but I would love to know. The next book took place of James Black, which was Ethan's brother. So in this book, James, of course, loves married women, and him and Ethan actually make up in this book. They're on speaking terms finally. But James is really a user. He loves married women, and one husband decides he wants James dead, and almost kills him. Shoots him in the head. Actually, that's what I have it, and the bullet passes actually cleanly through him, but he gets a short-term amnesia. This is where he meets Hope, and she's the only one who saw the killer. So she nurses him back, and she says, "I'm only gonna stay until the amnesia goes away." James never tells her the amnesia goes away, and then of course he's using her and taking advantage of her, and of course his deceit is eventually going to come to the forefront along with the murderer, and it gets out of hand. But you still have to wonder, do James and Hope come together? Is Hope love? And that's the book called Hope is Love, and it delves on a lot of darkness of what men do, and what you do in the dark eventually comes to light, and consequences of different actions that you do. So that's the second book, James and Nicole. The third book was The Mysterious Mr. Black, which a lot of people read it, but they never review it. I guess because it's kind of a darkish kind of book. You don't know whether to like it or not. So in The Mysterious Mr. Black, I deal with a man who has two personalities, and he meets this married woman, and he can't get enough of her, of course. I got the idea actually from Zane. She wrote a book about a woman having a sex addiction, having two personalities, and this guy is kind of like not the same thing, and he has his reasons for the mental abuse he suffered as a child. But it comes to fruition, and the female protagonist, goes through the mental emotions that he has to go through. So that was this is a cousin of the James and Ethan, because I knew, like, I wanted to get into the crazy, the abnormal, and I kept it centered over on the blacks. But now these are cousins of James and Ethan. So this is a cousin. And then in the next book, Revenge of Three, it goes further into the exploration of a man, and how the world perceives him, and how we want perfection, and what he would do for it. And but then he goes after these women who have wronged him in the past, and and then he falls in love with one of them. He has to wonder if he wants to continue this revenge or fall in love. So this is called The Revenge of Three, and now we are at Black's Innocence. And Black's Innocence, this is Tyler. Tyler is actually a brother, half brother to Ethan and James, but he has that black blood running through him, and he wants vengeance. And vengeance is his. So I'm going to go through more of the Black experience. I don't want to make this video just too long, drawn out, but I kind of wanted to introduce the Black family, introduce Black's Innocence to you, the readers who haven't checked it out, and the readers who have. And I would love, if you are reading along with us, then let me know what you think of the story, how you like it, what's going on in your brain, and what you think is going to happen. I would love to know that. I'm going to wrap this up, but we have more to come. I'm going to go more into, the characters, backstory. And I'm going to go into like related books to this as well, not only just in the Black family series, but other books that are related or that will be related to this story as well. I'm going to talk about the editing process, and of course my editor donation drive is always going on. So if you're interested in helping me get this book edited like to perfection, you just want this story in your face as fast as possible, I implore you to click the download link, PayPal, the donation link down below. Or just go to my PayPal and send me a couple of ducats, and if even if I get $1 from everyone who reads it, let's hope it'll be about $1,200 so I can pay my editor. I also want to explore a little bit, why did I make this a live book, and of course creating all the dilemmas for the protagonist, the female protagonist, because a lot of people were really upset with me about how I just took Lauren through the gambit of just, oh, how bad can it really get. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I thank you for checking out my channel again, and I really appreciate that. Don't forget to go to my website at sylviahubbard.com, subscribe there. Of course, subscribe here. I would love that. Take a moment to do that, and then share it out to other writers, and we can go on this journey together of just this whole big how do you write this book kind of thing. And connect with me, of course, on other social networks, and of course, and you can find those out in the bio, and go to my website at sylviahubbard.com. So thank you, goodbye. Go there, check out the book, or go to my website, go to amazon.com and check out the other books that I talked about, and all the links will be down below. So you guys have a great day, and we'll be back to writing soon. I'll check you out next week. Bye.